So I have this vintage 80s kind of retro-y oak wall unit. Bookcase. Goodness gracious, I need more coffee. Anyway, I have this unit, and I really wanted to use it in my house, but I don't want it to be so dated, so I decided that I would decoupage the entire thing with a collage of dictionary pages and old book pages and just whatever I could find that kind of had the same, very warm vintage look to it. And then on the front of the case, you can see there's this like little fascia pieces. And I'm going to go ahead and use my AccuCut Stripmaker to create all of those strips so that they're perfectly even. Why don't you come out to my studio and see how cool these strip makers are. Okay, so welcome to my little new studio. It's still a mess. I'm not going to show you everything yet, but give me a day or two. Anyway, I got out my Stripmaker die, and you can, if I turn it over here, you can see it's a 2-inch strip maker, which is great because with one roll through, I can get, obviously, the 4 strips, but in multiple sheets, it makes the job really, really fast. And for that front of that bookcase, we're going to choose some vintage music, and you have to see what I mean. It's so cool. So, get this all set up. And then look, seriously, how cool is this? An entire book of vintage music. Seriously, can't get any better than that. I actually bought the whole set. There's like 6 or 7 books. So I'm going to just tear out a bunch. Just one of the signatures. Hardbound books are made in signatures, which are like that little section that's sewn together. I'll just set this down there. Anyway, what I have to remember is that for the bookcase, there's the horizontal strip and there's the vertical strip. So we're going to cut some of these into horizontal strips, and then some of the music is going to be in vertical strips so that I have it with the ability to go up both ways. So this way, this is going to go across the front, and I'm going to kind of pull it down here. You're going to put your self-healing mat across. You're going to roll it right on through. Love the ground sheet for this. And we're going to come out the other side with a handful. Look at that. Just a whole bunch. Probably almost enough to do most of that bookcase on the horizontal part. So now we're going to bring this back. And here, I'll put that this way so you can, if you need some WD-40. Anyway, I'll put these pieces aside. Grab my book. I'll go ahead and rip out one more signature. Just like so. Super easy, super quick, right? And this time we're going to turn it this way. This means that it'll be going vertical, which means that it'll be able to cover up the posts that are going up and down, which is vertical. And we'll go like that. That's perfect. Can you imagine how easy? I mean, what did we do before AccuCut machines? I have no idea what they did. But anyways, we now have, I don't know, there's probably 40, 50 strips in here. And now, let's go back into the house and show you how easy this is to apply now to the front of the bookcase. Okay, so I cut my strips, which you can see here. So these ones here are going to be for the ones that go up and down, and then, or vertical. And these ones are going to be the ones that go along here. So what you're going to do is you're going to use some of the fabulous Mod Podge, because I've been using it like crazy. I think I need to buy gallons of it. We're just going to go ahead and paint a nice coat right here. And I don't want, in my piece, I don't really want the seams to show, so I've been tearing the ends off of each of the pieces. So what I mean by that is I've been going like this, and then just tearing off the edges so that it doesn't have that really sharp edge on it. And then this is using the 2-inch strip maker, which happens to be the exact size of this little piece here. And we're going to make sure we have plenty of glue underneath. What I notice when doing curves with the Mod Podge, you really kind of have to let it set for a second till the glue gets a little bit more tacky. And once it's nice and tacky, then you can go ahead and smooth it down. And then just really get all the air bubbles out. Go ahead, put a little coat over the top so it's sealed. And then you'll just keep continuing on until it's all covered. It's pretty cool. There we go. Once this whole bookshelf is covered, then I'll show you exactly what it looks like.